Hello, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Legend of Zelda. Let me just take this guy out of the way. Last time, we obtained our first piece of the Triforce and got ourselves a boomerang and a bow so we can fire our arrows out of. I'm resuming right where I left off instead of using a save feature, and I used the bomb there because I knew I would be able to replenish bombs soon. I'm gonna shortcut my way from the top of the screen to our next destination. But before we head into level 2, and yes, this is gonna be a really short episode because we're not doing a bunch of off-screen grinding for this part. What I will be doing instead is I'm gonna try to get a head start on maxing out my keys. We have max rupee capacity at this point, so we don't really have anything else to use our rupees on for a while. So I'm gonna ignore these guys. And I want to buy 2 keys because we have 255. We can only afford 2 keys. I think there is another shop that allows us to buy up to 4 keys at a time. I don't need to go that far. And I'm gonna make my way to our next destination. We go over here. By the way, those blue Octoroks sometimes have a shot of dropping bombs of their own accord because they appeared on their tile sets. Most enemies will drop a bomb automatically if you use them to kill the 10th enemy in a set of 10. I'm not gonna take the northern door. Pretty much any door I don't go through is interconnected to another door that we will visit later on. So I'm basically just doing a minimum trips. So kill all the enemies so we can enter the door to our left. And I have to keep track of how many enemies I killed. Okay, so the bomb thing only works on enemies that actually drop items. So if you use the bomb trick on an enemy that normally doesn't drop items, so I don't need to take the south door because we would have came from there if we did beforehand. I'm not gonna kill any of these guys because they don't drop anything. It's not mandatory either. I will go over to this floor though. And I need to bomb this guy, so he drops the bomb. He was the 10th kill. And there are 4 more enemies on the screen, so... I literally have no idea what happened there. I'm gonna go to this floor now. And try to dodge all those obstacles is gonna be a pain. I'm gonna clear up these bats. That should put us, I think, at 8 kills now. And I think we want to kill all these guys because doing so they will drop an item. An upgrade for a boomerang that we got at level 1. By the way, the tiles of these are based on the map shapes they take on, so level 1 is typically titled Eagle. Level 2, you can see, takes on the shape of a crescent moon. So we crossed the 10 kill mark here, so that was 1. Oh, wait. Now it's like 2 here. 4, 5. And by the way, there's only 3 locked doors in this entire level. 7, 8. We are at 100 rupees. The Dong dislikes smoke. That's our second boss, by the way, and that's a hint telling us to use bombs to take him out. So I'm just gonna take these guys out quickly. So we are at 106 rupees. We want to hit 110 at the very least. So we feed him a couple bombs and he will die. And with that, just 6 minutes in, we already have 2 pieces of this our second Triforce piece. Looks like we're ending the episode here now, but wait, we want to buy ourselves another key so we can max those out. And we need another 4 rupees and replenish our bombs. We used the bomb because that was our 10th enemy. But we are still short 3. Hope we get to our... Okay, we probably just... For what it's worth, all we really need to do is kill a few more so they drop a blue rupee. They're worth 5. So that'll get us over the top. And the reason why I need another 10 rupees is very simple. I want to be able to max myself off by gambling. Again, this is not a strategy I recommend unless you're playing a modern version on like Virtual Console or Nintendo Switch Online or even the NES Classic. So we're at 113, so we can buy another key. Plus the extra key that we got from level 2 is great too. And I'm going to save my game and power off for now. Next time, I'm going to max myself back up to 255 rupees and max health and take on level 3. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all the way, this is Mike Gordon. Sign out.